everyone. Hopefully, you're all doing well. Welcome to the new episode of Captain of Industry, episode 31. Um, if you guys watched the live stream of the 30th episode, we did do a little bit. We started building our station over here to start sending our ore to the second island here, or this is going to be eventually our new main island, and they're dropping it off over here. So we're getting iron, copper, coal, and sand getting bring over here currently, and room for more once we get it all done. Um, Seems we have an issue here. The train can't currently get over to there. Why? Why is that? What do you got? Trees. Okay. Um. Interesting. Let's just grab him real quick and see if this next train has the same issue. Yeah, okay. Um I'm not 100% sure why exactly. Um it's actually because our trains here anything under 40 tiles will get denied. So we don't want those trains going out and doing that. So we're going to have to recover all of these. You don't have anything, so you can go back as well. Where exactly are you? User trying to go back down there. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to set this up. Yeah, so let's go ahead and set up another waypoint just for this section here. Go ahead and chuck that in there. We'll add the deny of the train length under the 40. And that should hopefully send them both straight to the parking lot there. How are you in here? Oh, okay. Is what, they're 25? Are they 25 tiles long? Yeah, they're 25. So look at this. We've just got a absolute mess here. So these are 25. So we'll go ahead and copy that to there and to there. If we have a look, 25. So we'll go ahead and change this one as well here. And this is going to be set to 25. And if we just copy that We chuck that into there. We should now see all of them are set to 25. So we'll go ahead and just rescue all of these here. Um, this train here is now trying to get in over there, which he shouldn't be doing. So no, anything that's equal over to that. We'll go ahead and just recover everything here. Okay, he's going. He's been fixed up. What do you mean there's no operational train here? You're parked up, so you're fine. This train here, yeah, I don't know. There is. Well, I guess I just don't want to be sending out long trains just to go over to here. Like, that's the whole reason why I've got this here. And yeah, I don't know what is going on. Like, why? He's going to go pick up some copper, so that is fine. This train's going to go pick up some rock, but he's trying to get over there, but he doesn't have any rock. Yeah, I don't know what is I don't know what is going on with this. Um yeah, I don't know. There's two trains that currently want to try to go over here, but instead they're blocking up this whole place. So let's go ahead and do this instead. Let's go here. We'll go to network. We'll get rid of all of these ones here because I don't want them to be doing that anymore. Right. Yeah, they've literally just messed themselves up, I think. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. This whole what on earth? I don't know exactly what happened there. But this whole thing's just died. Um, yeah, it is literally just died. Um, so let's go ahead and just make a track out here like so. We'll just get that quick built and hopefully that might fix up some of our problem here. Maybe he might move now. Cancel the current job. He still is not happy with that. Okay, so cancel that job. He's got the sand, but he can't get through. Got this guy here. This guy here is just trying to get back to his waypoint station. Let's... Okay, let's see if we can just manually move this guy into here. Yeah, well, we all know you want to try and get over there, but can I just get you to just drive into there? That will clear that up. This guy over here. Okay, now we've got some trains moving. Okay, so now we've got this train here. Let's go ahead and just get him to drop that off into the sand station. Hopefully he'll go do that. These guys, I presume, going to get more rock, which they are. Alright. See, now some of our trains are starting to leave now. He is trying to go to the waiting station. She should be leaving now. There we go. And we still got one more currently sitting inside of here. There we go. And I think there's going to be another one. Because I've still got an X there. Let's just go ahead and build that train. Still seems like there's some trains stuck, but I don't know exactly where they are stuck at. Train's done. He's ready to go. This train's full of iron. Wow. Okay, he's yeah, real full. What's going on? Is there a train in here, or what? What is that about? Train 21 currently can't get over to this station, so let's go ahead and just give him a quick hand there. Oh, he still doesn't want to move. Because this train here is stuck. Let's go ahead and just grab him. He's going to head over and drop off that sand, I presume. Well, I hope so. He indeed did not. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and just get our new network here. It's going to be for our ores, so we're going to make this one red. We'll add our stations in here as well. We'll go ahead and add these stations in. Like so. We'll add our fuel stations. So these are currently diesel. So we'll add our fuel stations in here. Like so. And for their parking, we're going to add some of these lanes in here. They can have all of those. And now what we're going to do is all of these 2-car trains, we're going to swap them out to network 2. And they should all head out immediately. Yeah, he can't find a car. See, I find that really interesting because if we have a look, can he just get to there? Yeah, see, it's like he can't get through there, so I'm not 100% sure, but what we'll do is we'll go back to here and actually add in all of these as our waypoints, just because they can share them. That is no issue at all. But we can see he's definitely going straight out there. Still got a train that's in here, but I don't know exactly what train that is. Train depot contains a train which cannot find a path. See, I don't know what train that actually is though, which is sort of making it hard because I don't know where he's trying to go. We can go ahead, we can see all of our trains are currently taking iron and coal and copper and sand. When we get sand over here, we're not getting really much sand at the moment. But we do have a lot of iron here, which we are very slowly filling up. There we go. Now start seeing that side filling up. We're going to have another train coming into here. He's here to pick up some sand. There obviously isn't that much sand in here for him to pick up, which is why they've only sent the one small carriage. Okay, so we can see we've got coal, we've got rock. Don't have much copper. We're slowly getting rid of that dirt. We've got the rock here. Got the rock here. So what about... Because I'm going to say this is probably full of rock. It is. So what about to help get rid of this rock here? If we were to build a belt system here, just to help get rid of all of that, rock over here. So we can go ahead, we can just plug that into there for now. And for this side here, run this up as well. Like so. It's not what I wanted. Whoa, okay. We're going to go under here. And we're going to go right beside it. Go over the top of that. And we can just plug straight into there. Quick build that one. We'll quick build the other one to help start get rid of, oh man, why can't I get that word out? Get rid of that rock. How about that for a bit of a, I don't know what you call that, a stutter? That definitely wasn't a stutter of any sort, but that was, yeah, that was something. Go ahead and quick deliver those. That's good. Can now start getting that rock out. We'll see the rock moving on that belt. Why not the top belt? Oh, I see. Top belt has not connected up properly, so we can go ahead and just fix that one up. There we go. Now we're getting that rock out. We can see all these new trucks are coming in here. One thing I am thinking is we're going to have to modify some of these pillars so they are actually sort of in a straight line here. So what I'm thinking is if we add a line just in here and we go ahead and add the line straight in here, we should be able to knock out all of these pillars here. And if we add probably a line just in here, should be able to knock out some of these here. Knock out that one, we can knock out that one. And we cannot knock out that one because we've got that that thing just there. So yeah, that will be the only way we're going to get that to work, which is fine. That does work. There's no issue with that. Now for this side here, we will go ahead and add in our pieces. In fact, let's just see if we can get rid of these ones here. We stack them there. That sort of opens that up. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess here. So if we can go something like this here, and then go, well, we've obviously already got that bit of a line there. Knock out those two there. Knock out these couple just there. Why does that not want to go anywhere? Yeah, okay. So if we were to go there instead, that will allow us to knock out this row here. I really do hate it when I can't seem to get stuff to line up. I just like nice, neat. Well, nice and neat whenever I can actually get it nice and neat. Okay, that one can go, that can go, that can go. What else have we got going on here? You know, that's all pretty open. They should be able to get through there. No, maybe not with that one there. But they do have all the access that they need through this side here. It's all pretty well open, except we don't have a line here. So let's go ahead and just chuck these in, where we can knock out that one there. We can knock that one out there. And we can go ahead and put a line in just here. That one there. Um, Go ahead, put that one in there. Yeah, that looks a bit better. We can roll with that for a bit, I think. You can see we're getting a lot of coal. So we must really be... Oh yeah, so we can see that the vein's going this way now. Okay. So what height is this here? So that is height 19. What have we got over here? Let's have a quick look. This is 15, so we're actually a little bit lower again. Yeah, all right. Let's go ahead. Just keep taking out that stone there. I do believe we're still expanding this out here, which is a very good sign. We'll go ahead and yeah, I don't know what's going on with this train that's supposedly in here because I don't know where it exactly is. Here he is. Okay. Um, let's set him to network 2. Okay, that has sorted him out. He's off to go and park up, he reckons. Okay. Maybe he wanted stuff, now he doesn't. Yeah, interesting. Okay. We are losing a lot of unity. Why is that? Because we've got no water. Okay, it seems like the problems are now starting to kick in, I guess. Oh, we filled up our fuel gas. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and just chuck that there. What we're going to do is we're going to build another one of those just there. And we're going to start making some things to burn that fuel gas, hopefully. We can see all of our supplies are well and truly full. We can see our sour water's full, which is why we're not really producing much over here. Actually, we are. We're still producing, or we're still pushing through our sour water here. Looks like to make our fertilizer. Here we go. We can see everything's now starting to kick off. Now we are using that hydrogen just until we clear those lines out. We can see we're going to start using the fuel gas very shortly. There's still a bit of hydrogen in the lines as it gets burnt, but there isn't too much there, I don't believe so. But let's just go ahead and just boost all of these. And are we building that up? We are. So we're doing pretty good on everything. We haven't really started going down to the next level and mining backwards from it. Our food is looking really good too, which is always a good sign. Okay, I do believe we are now starting to use that fuel gas. We absolutely are. Okay, that should hopefully sort out that. Not for long, I don't think, because obviously the cement here uh, will build up fairly quick. Um, yeah, how much compost do we have? Not really too much. Yeah, I know we're using this here for water, but I'm just thinking we don't have to use coal anymore to make this. So why couldn't we? How are we going to do this? Why couldn't we stop getting them to bring coal here? We're going to turn that off so they stop importing it and can export it still, because we don't necessarily need it. So we got this thing going, so this is running fine. There we go, and they're still clearing out that, which is good. Looks like we are clearing a lot of rock just here, so that's also good. You can see we're pushing all this iron back, which is also a good sign, as well as our limestone. How much limestone do we have there exactly? We do actually have a fair bit of limestone, so I'm not too worried about that. Um, Now we could pump that CO2 up this mountain here to try and help get rid of it, instead of doing what we're currently doing. That air pollution is still fairly high here, even using that CO2. In fact, what is the number? 225. Yeah, righto. Looks like we're definitely running a lot better with all this exhaust too now. Like, we're not really seeing a 100% full line, which is a very good sign. So yeah, that's just helping with it all, and they're sort of evened out, which is good as well. Um, yeah, okay. What we might have to look at doing, because it's about to take out our tower here, is go ahead and put ourselves a retaining wall just there. Even though that it's most likely going to be close to coming down, um, it just helps control what we're dumping out there. Yeah, as we can see, it's pretty shallow there. So we might even just build another retaining wall just there, just to help with it, something that's a little bit lower, um, to help out with the dirt behind it and sort of keep it there. But we are probably going to lose our run just here very shortly. We got these guys here that are still clearing out this. Um, and then all of our traffic's probably going to come around this way here. Now we were going to build a road up to there, but I'm just thinking it's probably going to be a little bit too hard to do that at the moment anyway, just because we got our farms just there. And until we move our farms, um, it's sort of making it a little bit hard. But I do want to build another city. Um, so we can break down that one, but I want it to rely completely on trains, conveyors, um, and storage pretty much. I don't want it running with trucks. I don't want trucks having to bring stuff. I just want the trains because they can do it a lot more efficient and leave our trucks to help with the mining of resources. Obviously, because we can't load trains without the trucks. So that'll be the plan at some point. Because what is on this island exactly? We got limestone there, we got iron there, we got a bit of water, a little bit of sand, not too much of it, and obviously our copper as well, which we have a lot of it. Um, so yeah, we'll definitely be trying to cut into that. If we have a look over here, we can see that everything's all full. So I guess we can go ahead and start building a few things. Back there goes a train there, one of the short ones. So what we might do is we actually might build second amount of storage on these, only to make sure that once we do start taking out of them, it isn't going to be um, such a big issue. But we're probably going to see all those trains are going to now start to be dispatched. There they go. We'll even get probably another two go out, most likely. In fact, we might even just grab a few more of those trains and send them onto network 2. Go ahead and just duplicate some of those, and they'll get built. Because yeah, as much as we do like this system here, I don't think it's going to work necessarily. Um, in fact, even the way that I've got this. So yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna knock this out completely. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And set some stations up a little bit closer to each other. Um, so like say from here, in fact, what we can do is we can absolutely get rid of these numbers here because we don't actually want that for there anymore. Um, and what we'll do is we'll go ahead over here and say that they cannot import into any of these. I think I already got rid of the one that was over here. Yeah. So let's go ahead and actually just to help. No, 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 we're not. Trains can come down here. We can split off, or we can actually keep going straight here. We won't be able to get to loop around there. But for here, which we can do this for, is we can actually make if we grab our stations, we grab a station piece first. We chuck that one down there, go our unit pieces. We'll go 4 of those. Yeah, we'll go 4 of those with you know what? I'm thinking something completely different here. before we get into that, let's just finish this off. I just had an idea with this molten storage. Yeah, I've got an idea. We're gonna most likely do it very shortly here. We'll just go ahead and connect these up here. However they want to connect that is. Here we go. I guess we can run it to there. And am I able to? Yes, that will connect up to there. Very nice. We'll have to, of course, set our direction here so everything does work out there. And then what we're going to do is grab our unit storage here, line it up to the first two here, and go ahead and just plug all of these in. And what I want to do is, how am I going to do this? Actually, there's a very good way on how I'm going to do this. Our vehicles can get across here. In fact, our train's actually going to load some stuff up, which is good. How much is he taking? 1920, so he's taking a full load over there. Okay, I don't know how much storage it's going to have. Okay, so it can hold 3690. 3960 is the actual number. Yeah, what I need to do is I need to take this station off that list for network 1, which is this one here. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. We'll get rid of that one as well. Yeah. I don't know what those other two train stations are. Let me have a quick look at what they are. Oh, that's these here. So we can go ahead and get rid of that one. We can get rid of that one. That will be fine. And we'll go ahead and just quick build some of these here. Set this as wood. I won't say keep it as half full yet, just until we can empty this out. And I need to work out how I'm going to get this emptied. Yeah, so let's just say unlink train station to re-enable. Okay, so I guess we won't be doing that. So I guess that won't be happening. And I won't knock out this train station just so the trains can go through there at the moment. But yeah, this system here is not going to work. And if we look at it realistically, it takes up a lot of room. Now, over here, as much as we do like this, we're going to change it up. So we'll probably do this in the next episode, but we're going to send over molten liquid instead of, where is it? No, I'm looking for this here. Molten liquid. There isn't a storage for molten liquid, but okay, well, since we're ending the episode here, we'll just go ahead and save it. And we'll just see. I'm pretty sure there is um, a mod for that molten liquid. If there is, that would be nice. Um, I do remember seeing it somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure. Got a Union Pacific train here. It's something a bit different. I don't think there is. Interesting. I thought there was. I thought there was something about that molten liquid. Yeah, okay, maybe there's not. Um, yeah, maybe there isn't. I can always have a look at my thing here. Um, oh, here it is. Molten storage and lifts. It's a pretty big. There's a lot of different stuff in that, so I'm not going to add that. I was looking for something just for that one thing. But I guess we'll end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are enjoying the content, please consider leaving a like as well as hitting that subscribe button. It helps the channel grow, gets my videos out to new people who enjoy watching this sort of content. But with all that out of the way, thank you again so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.